The Death card is one of the easiest misunderstood cards in the whole entire deck. This is about transformations, endings, change, transitions, letting go, releasing. This is all about rebirth. So first, let me get into the art on the card a little bit and the symbology, and then we'll go into a little bit more of the meaning. So on the card, you see Death, and Death is riding a beautiful white horse and holding up a black flag with a white pattern on it, okay? So it's portrayed as a living skeleton, and the bones are only part of the human body existing after the death. So he wears an armor, which gives him invincibility, signaling that no one can destroy death, okay? And the white horse that he rides stands for purity and innocence. And death purifies everyone. So death itself is also, there's an innocence of purity in it as well, and in those cycles. So beneath him are all classes of humans showing lying in the dirt. So a king, a pauper, all of that spectrum of that duality is meant to remind us that death does not differentiate. There we go, that's the word. Differentiate between race, class, gender, that it's the ultimate truth, but it's all secular, and it's not typically not signifying physical death or someone's going to die or you're going to die. That's not normally what this is about whatsoever. It's very, very, very misunderstood. So avoid mentioning, when you're using this card, whether you're reading or with yourself, physical death as much as possible. It's probably not going to mean that, okay? So don't take it too literal. This is all about symbolism. This is about working with your subconscious. And so it's about taking this meaning of the Death card. It's one of the most positive cards in the entire deck because it's signaling that a major phase, a major cycle is ending in your life, and that a new one is going to start. That is your promise that just like the cycles of the sun setting and the moon rising and our seasons changing, we can trust that after one season changes, that it embraces a new season. So too does our life, and that's what it's all about. That knowing that after the destruction and the letting go and the quote unquote death of something, whether it's a habit, whether it's a past way that you identified with yourself, a relationship, a way that you see the world and operate in the world, maybe a location that you're at or a job. It's all pointing to that, a promise that when one thing is taken away, that it's going to be replaced. When one door closes, another one opens. And so too is that truth in your life and your life as a soul as well, throughout your soul's path, not just your personality with insert your name here. You're more than just your personality. There's a soul underneath there. So when this card is coming up, might be signaling that it's time to go ahead and surrender to your new start, that the new one is coming in, to close one door, another door is opening, and that the past needs to be placed behind you completely. You need to remove things and make room for the new to come in. So focus your energy on what's ahead of you. So you could be going through major change, transition, transformation, and the old version of you needs to die and to allow the new to be created. This could be really scary, right? For me too. And so because we might be unsure of what will happen in the future, that addiction to the uncertainty of the unknown of the future can bring us so much anxiety. So if you're scared, you should welcome this change because you're opening up the door to new events in your life. So death is signaling that you might need to let go of any unhealthy attachments that you have in your life, and it's important to part that part of your life. So learning to keep moving forward is the lesson that death teaches us. And it's just really one of the most positive cards, about new opportunities, about new possibilities. It might be difficult to let go, but the importance of renewal and transformation is promised to you. So evolution is life. Life is change. Life is a verb. Let's get in motion, y'all.